What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? DMX is in the hospital on life support after suffering an alleged drug overdose. Now, the police in his hometown of Yonkers, New York, are saying that they are looking for the person who sold him the drugs so that they can charge him. One family member is reported saying that if DMX dies, they are going to be looking to get that person locked up. How do y'all feel about that, fam? The drug dealer being held responsible for the death of someone he sold drugs to. The area where DMX lives in reportedly has seen a wave of drug overdoses, with cocaine being laced with the deadly additive fentanyl. Police confirmed that at least one person died of an overdose and another is in grave condition. This happened last month. They said that they have 4 other people who OD'd, but they all are now in stable condition. They survived. I want to know, how do you feel about the drug dealer being held responsible for the person they sell the drugs to? Now, it had always been my position that if 2 grown people make a decision to do business together, and one person comes out on the short end of the stick, that's a grown person decision that they made, and they have to live with that or die with that. That was always my thinking. I'm thinking like, you got one person that got some drugs, want to sell it, then the other person want to buy it, they want to use it. How am I to blame if somebody uses something, uses too much of something, or they just use it at all and they overdose? We're talking about a grown person. How do I get the blame? If they were to be 100 with it, if they really wanted to keep it a buck, my thing is, well, let's make sure that we are fair about the way that we distribute this punishment. Because there's tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who die every year as a result of drinking and driving. Not just drinking and driving, but alcohol-related crimes. People get drunk, they get out of their mind, and they want to fight, they want to kill. Every year, tens of thousands of people die from drinking too much. They blow out their organs from drinking. So why aren't the liquor companies being held liable? And let's talk about, we talked about illicit street drugs, but let's talk about prescribed medicine. It's more people who die from prescribed medicine each year than those who die on the streets. So how about us going and, well, I ain't gonna say us, because I ain't no police, but how about them going into these hospitals and putting some cuffs on these doctors who give people this medicine, oftentimes that they know people don't even use, but they prescribe the medicine anyway because they're getting paid, they get a kickback. And then what about the ones who give people the wrong medicine? Why they ain't doing no time? I think this is an easy way out for law enforcement. They gotta hold somebody accountable. And the street drug dealer is the low-hanging fruit. Nobody cares about the street guy because they set up the narrative to make the street guy look like the boogeyman. But to me, the biggest drug dealers in the United States are Walgreens and CVS and Rite right drugs or something like that, whatever it is. All of these pharmacies around here selling millions and millions and millions. And they get to go home to their families. They don't have to watch their back. They don't go to jail, none of that type of stuff. I just have a problem with that, fam. You know, and I love DMX. You know what I'm saying? That's my homie. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog for real. But I think right is right and wrong is wrong. And, you know, I think like, hey, I got some alcohol right there on that shelf right now. If I go grab a bottle of that alcohol and just down it, and I keep on going, and then I pass out for OD, is it the makers? Is this Ciroc fault? Is this the fault of Hennessy? You know, the makers of Ace? You know, is it the fault of Dom Perignon that I OD'd on the alcohol? Or is it my fault? I hope like hell DMX makes it through this, but I don't think you go after the street guy because of this one incident. If you're gonna go after the street guy, go after him for the first person he sold drugs to, and the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth and seventh and eighth. Go after him for all of it. Go after him for day one. But they're not gonna do that because that's too much like right. They don't give a damn about the regular guy out there on the streets who might overdose from street drugs. And they don't give a damn about DMX. The only reason they're thinking of pursuing this is they're trying to be seen. DMX is a celebrity. You know, this is a big fish. It's an opportunity for them. There is no war on drugs. There's a war on us. But anyway, fam, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?